Okay, so this is the question we're going to have a look at today for axonometric projection, right? It's a higher level leaving cert question. I have the axonometric planes set up, and all I'm going to do now is draw the plane and the elevation. So I'm starting from drawing the plane and the elevation, and we'll draw the axonometric there then in the middle. Okay. So our plane and elevation views are fitting in here. So I'm going to start by drawing the plane view, right? So the bottom shape is a hexagon. So it's 20, it tells us here that it's 20 millimeters out here before it starts, so it's 20 there. And then it goes for a distance of 40 millimeters. A hexagon has six angles, right? So it's 360 degrees divided by 6, because the number of angles, equals 60. So the angle we're going to have to measure is 60 degrees inside our plane here. So I'm going to line this up. I'm going to mark my 60 degrees there. And I'm going to mark my 60 degrees down here in the bottom as well. 60 degrees, which is here. And draw these out. Draw out there. And this top one gets drawn out till it hits our corner there. Now, it's a regular one. It says it there in the question, it's based on a regular one. So that means all sides are the same length, okay? So that's 40 there, because so they told us one of the sides is 40. Just for accuracy, I'm going to set it on my compass rather than measuring 40 each time with the set square. So I have my distance there, so now I can mark it here. See where this stops. Then I can just mark it up here. So instead of measuring my 60 again, I can mark it up here and go parallel with this top line. Parallel from this corner till I hit that arc. Draw that in there. Do the exact same up the top here. It just saves me measuring the 60 degrees each time. So I'm going straight out from this corner here. That's it right there. Okay, so I'm going to go over that with my dark pencil there now, just so things stand out a little bit clearer to you in the camera. So that's my big hexagon down the bottom. So while I'm here, I'm going to draw my dotted line hexagon as well in the middle, right? So it tells us in the question that it's meeting right here in the middle, halfway of this line here. Okay? So halfway of this line is going to be 20 millimeters, okay? Because it's 40 long. So halfway is 20, which is there. What I'm going to do from that point is I'm going to measure my 60 degrees again. So I'm going to measure 60 degrees here. Or if you want to do an easier way, actually what we can do for an easier way, we can just mark our halfway all the way around our outsides. Because it's this is regular also, so 20, 20. This is probably slightly quicker. Now we can just join in our lines. So that's the plan fully finished now. So that's our plan drawn. Nice and easy, okay? So next thing now for our elevation, okay? So it gives us the measurements here for the elevation as well. So I'm going to draw my very bottom block first. So I'm going to draw my bottom block first. Okay. Then from that, you're going to be able to get the heights, and you're going to be able to draw the top block there then as well. Okay. So it's 20 millimeters up here from the bottom. There we go. 20 millimeters up here from the bottom. So it's 20 millimeters up. Then it's 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 millimeters long. 80 millimeters long, which is here. Okay. 80 millimeters long. We know in the question it goes right up to the very top corner here, because they made us make this 120 in the question, the base of the triangle. So we know now that it goes right up here. So I can go straight across from that point also now. So line up there parallel. Straight across here. That's the very top now of my packet for the Doritos. And I can just go parallel then again. My 20 here. Also gives me the sizes of the little boxes, so it's 20, 40, 20, so 20, 40, and I should put 20, yeah. So I can draw these in now as well. So I'm going to darken that in now what I have for a second, just so hopefully it'll make us kind of be able to follow the middle part of the packaging that small bit easier. Because it can be confusing enough when you just look at the middle part of the packaging in one go without breaking it down. Okay, so this line here goes to the corner. Yeah. Next one. So this corner. And this one goes to the outside corner. This one goes to this corner. This one. And then right in our middle then we've that inside hexagon. So it joins all the way through these. So that's our plan and elevation so of our piece drawn. Yeah. So now it's just a matter of completing the axonometric projection, right? And you've done this before loads of times. It's just bringing down your points, bringing up your points, and finding it here in the middle. So I'm just going to start that and go through that. There's not really much I can talk through when I'm doing this, but I'll just do a few of the processes of it doing it anyway, and you can see it, right? So the main thing is just understanding what parts represent what, right? So this front square here, the big square, is represented by this big square here. So this front big square here is represented by this line here, and our two little corners are represented by this and this. So that's the main thing. Once you understand that, it's simple after that really. It's just a matter of bringing up points. So I have that one brought down. That's my very inside corner. So I have to bring up this corner here. So that's my first little point found on it. Yeah. I'm going to bring up this point, so I'm going to find all the floor first. Floor of my parts I'd see anyway. Now, as you're going with this, as you're completing this, I think the best thing to do is to start lining stuff in heavy and stuff like that, because it'll just make following it that whole bit easier. So that's my very bottom, the bit I'm going to see. Now it continues back here, up there and there, but I'm not going to see that, so I'm not going to bother drawing that in. It's only going to be extra lines and everything that I don't need. I'm going to bring down my, how high that first little bit off the ground is. Let's bring it down here. So that's it there. That's it there. So it's here. Here. Bring this line up slightly. There. So that's that there. And I'm going to bring up this one here as well, just because I think I will see this one. And that's it there. So that's the bottom starting to be brought up, right? So what I'm going to do now, right, is I'm going to bring up the top, and then I'm going to be able to join like corners with each other rather than having to bring up the other part. So I'm going to draw the top, then I'm going to bring up my middle hexagon here, and I'm going to be able to join them then. I think that's the easiest way to go about this question. Okay? So for the top, you can extend these bottom lines just straight up. Because all there is just the same thing in the bottom and the top, it's just at a higher. So I can extend this up. Extend this up. There. What goes from here? So once again, now just drawing in as I'm going because I'm going to get lost otherwise. There we go. And here. And this one comes down here to the center. So it's here, here. And this goes across. It goes back in there, which you won't see. I'm gonna have to bring up my line very back here that I didn't bring up in the bottom. So this corner here basically is what I'm on about. So bring up this one here now. And it's gonna be this line. Yeah, out the straight bits over here. So just let me check, am I right there? I'm not, no. It's there, it should be hitting. So okay, let's rub it up. New licked a little off. So just change it. So it's here. There. Now this goes back in. There we go. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up the hexagon here in the middle. Then I'm going to just try match up my corners as best I can, right? That's going to be the most difficult part, I think, joining up the corners. Which part goes to which part, right? Just in case it gets kind of confusing. But we'll just make a triangle. So in, oh yeah, we'll get that once we come to that. We won't worry about that for a second. Okay. So this is my inside hexagon here. So once again now, we have to find out what represents what. So this corner here is represented by this corner. Okay, this corner, this. So I'm going to bring up all these. I'm going to bring up these corners and find it here in the middle, right? So they should be roughly located, like roughly in the center. So like there should be one there, kind of one there, stuff like that. One over here then as well. Yeah, that's what's going to help me as well because it's in the center here. So I'm going to bring up this middle one here very first. Try to start things off nice and easy. Yeah. I brought up that one. So now is where things get a bit confusing, okay? So be careful with your lines. Take your time. And down this one. Okay. So that's my first point there now, yeah. I'm going to work around my shape like that, okay? I think the best way to do it is bring it one point at a time. If I bring up all my lines in one go from the clay, I might get lost. So it's on the same line, so if I'm looking in here, same line, so same point, so that's it there, and then this one, I'm back here in my center. So once again I'm going to join in what I have, so there, that goes to there, and that goes back to there, which we're not going to see, we're not going to see that bit, okay. My front corner here, up that one, down, elevation view. There. And once again, I'm not going to see my very outside one, right? So, the easiest way I think to do this is, right, we have to make triangles. So if you look at the view here, look, it's all triangles. So I'm going to join from this point. Here. We start in the middle, I think that's the easiest. And that down to there. And that down to there. Okay. Same with this side here now. So I'm going to go to here. And up to here. Down to there. And up to there. Okay. So I have my point outside there, so that goes down to there as well. And back to there. This one here now goes, is it down to that bottom far corner? Yeah, down to that bottom far corner. To that point, and this one down to that point, they should intersect there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so drawing them triangles is kind of just a bit you have to wrap your head around. So as you can see, there's a lot of lines, a lot going on, okay, but the difficulty level actually isn't huge in that question, okay. So that's that question complete there, the axonometric projection. I don't know the year off my heart, but that's a leaving cert higher level question there for axonometric projection.